forgot to change. I don't know why I'm hearing country music. Somebody listens to country music? I don't listen to country music. But I'm hearing country music right now. I saw your God Dreams videos. I love them. Did you see all of the collection? I have like a collection that I made public because I know it takes long, like scrolling through people's pages, because I post my readings and then I post beadwork and then I post random weird videos and oh my goodness, no. People like willy-nilly. The energy right now is like meh. If the angels help me, meh. I don't really have a plan. But yeah, because you're like free, la la la, unpredictable, just being silly, living free life. Life is so free and fun and blah blah blah. But if we live too much in that energy, I don't know, then we'll be unprepared for a battle. But we need to always stay prepared, stay vigilant. I'm hearing, stay vigilant, stay vigilant. When he had rainbow wings, oh yes, yes, that one's beautiful. I really could not stop staring at his wings. Like there was so much angels up in the sky, but when I looked at Jesus, his wings were very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So beautiful. Like lots of purple, but it was the rainbow. His wings were a rainbow, but it was lots of purple. Very beautiful. And that means royalty. Jesus is of royalty. He is of royalty. I'm hearing that scripture is like, we are heirs of God. We are heirs of him. What is that scripture? Does somebody know that scripture? Like when you're heirs of, like you're a child of God, you're an heir of God. I swear I wrote it down somewhere. I have so much scriptures like written down somewhere. But this scripture says, in his hands are the depths of the earth, and the mountain peaks belong to him. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. And when they were having a feast in the sky, yes, when I could read the stars, it was so cool how I was just messing around. I was just like this, like these cards. It says, I'm just free, la la la, doesn't matter. I was just living my life, having fun with my cousins. And then all of a sudden I look up at the sky and I could read the stars. It was so weird to me that I could read the stars. Like with my physical eyes, I could see just dots. But then I looked with different eyes and it was like a movie was playing out from these dots in the sky. It was like a movie was playing out in the sky. And the first stars that I was reading, it was a man fighting a beast. And then the second was food. So much food. So much food. Abundance. Abundance, abundance. And then the other one was Jesus putting on his crown, putting on his coat. He's getting ready. He was putting on his coat and he just like looked at me and he was smiling. And everyone that was around him in heaven was like cheering him on and like saying goodbye and like all glory goes to him, honestly. All glory goes to him. All glory goes to him. I had a great weekend. Wishing that you could have God dreams. And when I saw that, I was just getting so happy, so excited, so happy. I was jumping up and down, excited, because I was like, to my cousins, I was like, he's coming back, Jesus is coming back. I was like so excited, so excited, like jumping up and down, really excited. And my cousins, because we were just messing around like minutes before this, and my cousins, they look at me, they're like, no, I don't see what you see. No, that's not true. No, I can't see what you see. No, it's just your mind playing tricks on you. And I was just like, no, he's coming back. Like, I'm not letting nobody, because I've had so many experiences with Jesus and his grace, his beauty, and dreaming about him. There's no way anybody could ever shake my faith. No way. And I've been to ceremony, and then I'm learning about all different kinds of spiritual things. And I'm applying my faith in Jesus into everything that I do. Just like reading cards. I apply Jesus into everything that I do. There's no way anybody could ever shake my faith. There's no way anybody could ever shake my faith. And then remembering being in my mother's belly. Nobody could ever shake my faith in Creator. He is always there. Even though he's quiet, he wants us to know that he is always there, and he's always watching. Like things that people do, they won't get away with. They will not get away with anything that they do. Yes, I am very native. A lake beside it and lots of red rock. What do you mean? Hello from Toronto. Good evening. Nice. And there's things, so dreaming about this stuff and seeing a lot since I was very young, very young. It's like before I knew who God was, experiencing spirituality was like it was hard and it was scary, because I was like a child, a teenager, and I didn't fully know who God was. Jainath, what are you talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about? And I wished so much that I had someone to teach me how to protect myself. Because as a teenager, I would experience so much attacks while I was like half awake, half asleep. And it was like I couldn't sleep. I barely ever slept as a teenager. Thank you. What? Like, there's so much people that have used the Bible and twisted its words around. So many people that have used that faith and twisted it for their own justification of doing wrong things. And that's really not who Jesus is. And it is spoken in the Bible. It's like they call it perversion or something. Perversion of the Bible. That too is prophesied in there. Honestly, the Bible is so sacred. Very, very sacred. But there's a lot of positive energy coming here today. There's a lot of light shining down today. That's how I feel. Oh. And they just want to help you clear your head. Calm your mind and clear your head. Because I feel like TikTok is like, it's just programming the monkey brain. The monkey brain. Yeah. And it becomes like, like addiction. An automatic type thing. And that's something we all struggle with. Nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect. Heavy on the clear your mind, helping to clear your mind, and an outpouring of love. And there is something that you may have said you were going to do. You may have said you were going to commit to something. And dancing with God. Confirmation verb. Dancing with God. Like, allowing him to flow in your work, allowing him to flow in your thoughts, allowing him to flow into your food, your water, and dancing for him. Like nobody's watching in your house. Like nobody can see you, nobody can hear you. But I feel like something you're waiting for. There's no more waiting, I feel. Yes. Relax and trust. Relax and trust in God. Relax and trust in him. Relax and trust in him. In his hands are the depths of the earth, and the mountain peaks belong to him. He moves mountains. He moves mountains. He moves mountains. Happiness is in store for you. Peace, happiness, peace, peace. I keep seeing peace, protection, and love. God does not waste time. He does not waste any time. I'm seeing like making plans and including him in those plans. The dream that I had a dream that I walked through this house with an angel beside me, and they were like, "This is yours." It was a beautiful house. I walked through, there was just so much like energy all around the house. It was a lively house. And I look over and my son walks out of the bathroom, and he has really long hair and it's really curly, and he's taller and big muscles. And then he was really happy. Like he had his own hairstylist too, and I was like, "Boy, you look good." And then I was just looking at the whole house, and then I was like, okay, when I wake up, like I want to remember like clues. I want to see clues. So I look around the house and I look on the fridge, and on the fridge it had so much like pictures and notes and things like that. And there was this one that I had, a note that I had that had like a bunch of stars around it, like this is important, this is important. So I look at it and I read it, and it says, do everything with God. Like put God into everything and you will succeed. Put God into everything and you will succeed. And then I was just like looking at everything, and I was like, yes, like, and then I was told, this will all be yours. And then I kept looking at that note. Put God into everything that you do and you will succeed. And there was a picture of a girl that I didn't recognize her. Like I have a daughter already, but this was another one, and I was just like, yes, I'm gonna have another one. And she was so beautiful. And then I go, and then all of a sudden it was like I sat down on a chair and it went reversed. Like everything that I saw, time just went reversed. And then I'm walking into this house again, but this time it was dark and it was cold. It was really dark and really cold, and there was no people in there, and just felt gray. It was the same house. Everything was clean, perfect. There's no pictures. It was just a beautiful house. Like just a beautiful house. And then I look over in the bathroom and there's me crying and saying like, I don't know, just like she wanted to die. And I was like, whoa. And she had like a bottle of alcohol. And like she was just like feeling bad and just wanting to die. And then I look over at like the fridge, and there was just like I was just like, this is not real. Like that's not how it's gonna go down. I was like, the devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. And as soon as I said that, just everything went away. And then all of a sudden I can see just all these dark spirits all surrounding me. All of these dark spirits, they're all just dark spirits surrounding me in a circle. And I'm laying down, praying to Jesus, calling out to Jesus, because they're saying all ugly things to me. They're saying all kinds of nasty things to me. And I look up, and one of them has my family member's face, and they're saying ugly things. And I was like, oh, just praying, Jesus. And I look up, it's my friend. I'm praying to Jesus. I look up, and there's like people that were supposed to be supporting me. And I'm like calling out to Jesus. I look up, and there's just like people like in uniforms, like police officers and people that like worked at like government places, and they're all saying like ugly things about me. And I'm like, Jesus, please, Jesus. And then finally there was just like this like oh no, I remember like I was like, oh yeah, I learned this thing, all you have to do is like go like this, or like you like cross your arms or whatever, and they won't be able to hurt you. And then they just like, all of them was like pulling my arms apart, and I was just like, oh, I was like, Jesus. And then as soon as I don't know, it's just this light was just shining behind me, and all of that worry and feelings, all of that just like melted. That light just was shining so bright, it just melted off of me. And I was just standing there. And they were like, they were still there. They were still saying all that, but it was just this light that just calmed me down. So calming. And he's always on time. Jesus is always on time. He is always on time. And like, so that was that dream. That's why I always put Jesus into everything that I do. Because he does not waste any time. He is peace. Jesus is peace. He's peace. He just makes us feel peace and so safe. That even though there's these dark energies all around, he knows how to make us feel safe. He knows how to make us feel peace. Just peace. You're untouchable. Like, you're safe. You're safe. You're so safe. You're so safe, and greater is He who lives in me. He lives within us. A new relation. He wants us to renew our relations with Him. Just talk to Him. Just talk to Him. Any time of the day, especially when you're working. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Especially when you're working. You're welcome. I was going to talk about another dream that I had. Oh yeah. So I had a dream. I was like, I had a dream I was with my family. And I was like, just looking at my family. And then this woman in my family was really, really just grouchy. And I accidentally leaned over and turned off the light. And then I tried to turn it back on, but it was like, it wouldn't turn back on. And I was like, oh. And then that woman was like screaming around like, oh no, somebody has to go down there and flip the switch or whatever. And I was like, I'll do it. It's fine, I'll do it. So I go to the basement, like I'm standing at the top of the basement, and all of a sudden I could see, well, there was like still sunlight like shining down. Like I could still see a little bit of the stairs, but halfway down it was just pure dark, pure black. And so I was like, yeah, it's fine, I could do it. And so I'm about to walk down the stairs, and then all of a sudden I feel these hands pulling me down the stairs into the darkness. And I'm like, hey, and I start screaming, but like I can't see what's pulling me down. Like I wasn't even in the darkness yet, but it was like pulling me down. I'm like, hey, and I'm like screaming for help. My family was like in the other room. Like they could all hear me crying out for help. All of them, they could hear me crying out for help. And they were like rolling their eyes or like laughing and just like, oh, that's just Ashley, she's blah blah blah. And they were just ignoring me. I was like, help, and they were all just ignoring me and like trying to make it seem like I'm just faking it or doing something for attention. But like I was literally so like scared. And then I heard in my head, it was like, you can walk up those stairs by yourself easily. You don't need anybody's help. And so just all of a sudden I just started walking up those stairs. And then I walked through this hallway, and there was a bunch of doors. And in the first door I see was my daughter and my niece like crying for me. They were like grieving me. They were like crying for me. And it was like somebody just threw them in the room for them to just cry. And I was like, what? And so I walked down the hall, and there's another room. And there's like a person from Sundance. He was like really happy, and he was like getting at like a high five, like, and they were like saying they successfully like hurt me basically. And I was just like, no. When I woke up, I was like, no, never, could never. So I feel like if you're connected to my energy, if anything that I've been saying this whole time has been resonating with you, you might be struggling with depression and feeling alone. Like nobody is there to help you or support you. But there is so much signs that you've been getting from God, from the angels, that they are with you, You don't need support from these people. You don't need support from anybody but God. That's it. That's all that matters, is you and God, you and your relationship with God, because He can bring everybody and anything to your front door. All that matters is you and God. All that matters is you and God. And remembering your power that you hold within yourself. You are a very powerful person. And none of those things that they say matters. Not at all. I'm just seeing like babies. Beautiful babies. You're incredible, unforgettable. Sunday. Not only that, you have this like energy of like you have a strong energy, a very strong energy, and it triggers a lot of people. That has nothing to do with you. They're just projecting. The strong energy that you have is like a very healthy love, like it's well-deserved self-love that you have. Well-deserved. They're telling me to show you this card. Sunday. Taking notes and studying. Taking notes and studying and organizing. More books. I like books. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is so powerful. Oh, and I was thinking about that. Knowledge is really important here. Knowledge is really, really important here, because there's a lot of people that might come against you. And having that knowledge will honestly just scare them off. They'll go away. Because knowledge is power. They'll just go away. Because it's usually the people that don't know what they're talking about that have something negative to say about what you're doing. When you're doing something for the purpose of the greater good, there's people that don't know, that they just don't know. They don't know what they're doing, they don't know what they're talking about, but they don't like it because they're triggered. lot of people don't know Jesus. A lot of people don't know Jesus. And just saying his name gets people triggered. Just saying his name gets people so mad. But why are you so mad at somebody that you don't know? Go big and take a leap of faith. Because the angels are there guiding you. They're guiding you and making sure you don't fall. But you need to make sure you have that knowledge. Read the instructions. Figure it out and do it. Read the instructions, figure it out and do it. I know it's going to be a while. Waiting period. I'm sorry. And I'm hearing how God makes up his jewels. How he makes up his jewels. It takes time. Rebuilding, resilience, strength, and a new foundation. That song from Beyonce, You Won't Break My Soul. I'm telling everybody, and telling your, yes, because to make things last, you have to rebuild this foundation. Have a solid foundation. What was I saying? You think I don't know Jesus? You're crazy. You're silly. Thank you. A jewel in the making. Sweetgrass. Self-care and hope. This message is for hope. Happiness. You might make people nervous. And fasting, connecting with spirit more than flesh. Connecting with spirit more than flesh. Fasting. Good luck and fortune and money. And that's the process that they ask us to do. The physical process, so that they can do the spiritual process. When we do things in his name, to honor him, good luck, fortune, and money. Are you going to a powwow? Nice. Like, he already knows what you ask of him. He's not gonna say no. Like, I was just thinking about how my son is a testimony of everything that I prayed for. When I was pregnant with him, I was praying for him. I was praying all the time when I was pregnant with him. Always pray for your children. I'm seeing R. The color red and blue and green. And doing a spiritual cleanse is important. Detoxifying your body, mind, and soul. Using your voice. Your voice is important. Releasing yourself of other people's burdens, like, and using your voice. Speaking up about what people have done. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the rose. Let me see. Sleight of hand. What does that mean? But using your voice, that's how you release yourself of other people's burdens. Like, people want to push their burdens on you so much. They want to, how they project on you. They're projecting, and they're putting that on, they're putting their issues on you. And how you rid yourself of other people's burdens, other people's issues, other people's projections, is you use your voice. Use your voice. Speak the truth and nothing but the truth, and everything will be fine. Like what I did, because like that woman that was bothering me, because I would have dreams about her doing stuff to me, and then I was just like, and then when I wake up, I was like, no, I don't believe that. I don't believe she would do that. I don't believe, like, it wasn't even that serious. Like, no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And just would brush it off, like. And then I got into that car crash, and I was like, I was like, so who did this to me? Like, who? Because I was like, everything's fumbling and crashing right now. Well, not fumbling and crashing, like, the whole time I was still really happy. But after a while, it just got really sad, really depressing, because I was like, beading really helps with my mental health. Beading and going to the gym, doing all that, it really helps with my mental health. And then that was taken away after the car crash, and then I wasn't able to pay bills and my car insurance. So for the last like month, I've been walking, and like I was just like, if it's true, if that was true, because I just kept getting these dreams, and like my angel's literally telling me this person did this to you. And then I wake up and I'm like, no. Like, I don't think, like, am I that important for somebody to do something that spiritually bad? I'm like, no. But then I was like, okay, well, Creator, I want to see who did this to me. Because that's just how it works. If somebody does a spell, they have to reveal themselves. And so I was like, I want to see who. And so I saw her when I was driving to Tim Hortons. And the look on her face, she was just like so angry. And then that was the first time I saw her, when I asked Creator to show me. And then the second time I was like, that was probably a coincidence. I want to see who did this. I see her a second time. And I see her at Tim Hortons. She was in front of me, and she was looking at me from the rear view mirror, just angry, so mad. And I was just like trying to just like ignore her, look at my phone, scrolling on my phone, ignoring her. But then when I look up, she's just freaking mad. And then when she paid, she was driving away, and then she was just like driving all like erratic, like angry. Like when a person is angry and they're driving, and like that's how she was driving really aggressive and angry. And I was like, okay. And then again I was like, probably a coincidence, blah blah blah. And I was like, I want to see for sure. And then I was driving to Tim Hortons again, and then something like my spirit guide was like, start recording. And I was driving, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that, because there was a person driving in front of me that was driving like really dumb. And then my spirit guides were like, start recording. And I was just like, I don't know. But I had like a jacket that had like a pocket right here, and where my phone could fit. And they're like, or at least just put your phone in there to make it look like you're recording. And then I was just like, no, I don't want to touch my phone. Because I'm driving, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to risk any type of tickets or whatever. And so after I was like, no, I don't want to. I see her driving, like I'm going this way and she's coming this way. And I see her, and she was just like so angry, like so freaking angry. And I was like, okay, that's probably a coincidence. Like, this is how many times Spirit is showing me in my dreams over and over again. And then in real life, showing me. And then I'm just like, no, like this is not real, blah, blah, blah. I don't believe people are that evil. I don't believe people are that evil to do that type of thing, to make people want to suffer, to make children want to suffer. I don't believe that. I don't believe people are actually that dark and evil. I don't believe that. And then on Thursday, when I was talking about how that recent dream I had, she was punching me. And she was like, why won't you hit me back? She was like so mad in my dream. She's like, why won't you hit me back? And I was just laughing. I was just standing there laughing when she was punching me. I was just standing there laughing. And then I talked about that dream on Thursday. And then the next day, she shows up outside of my house on Friday. And it was so weird because she was just sitting there watching me. And then I had to go and look for my phone while I was walking, do all like, get in the settings, do all this, and finally get it to record. And then And then when she saw me like with my phone like this, that's when she finally started to move, to drive. Like, it was weird, like how she was parked so close to my house. And she had somebody else in there with her too, like another adult. And whoever that is, they're guilty by association. Guilty by association. That's what I kept hearing, was guilty by association. But I know I'm very, very, very protected. Very, very protected. Because I had a dream of like a witch come to my door. And me, like, I practice witchcraft. Because I'm indigenous, and that's just, we're just natural, we'll naturally like that. But it's like, there's a certain type of Christians that don't understand, and they think it's evil, but it's not. Well, the stuff that I do is not, because I love God. But that dream of that witch coming to my door, and she was asking for charity, and she had her hand out. She was like, can I have charity? Can I have charity? And I was like, I don't know charity. I don't know charity. Like, I don't know charity. And she was like, can I have charity? Can I have charity? And I was like, I don't know charity. I think she lives like maybe over there, like, you know, I'm not even close with her. I don't even know her, like, what, like, who really she is. Like, maybe she lives over there. Like, maybe go over there and you'll find charity. And she was like, no, like, can I have charity? And she got really upset. And then all of a sudden I see this white wolf, like, that ran. It was like like, it ran so far to get to where we were. And it was like, and it was growling at her. But when it looked at me, it was like really peaceful. This white wolf was huge and had really thick fur, beautiful white fur. And it was just looking at me like really calm, very calm. But then when I looked at her, it was just like, like, whoa, like, oh my God, just like slobber coming out, just looking at her dead in her eyes, like, I dare you to move any close, like, get any type of, you say anything wrong, even you say anything wrong to her. And then it looked back at me, and it was just like calm. It was so cool how this white wolf could go from calm to like pure, like purely just waiting to devour this person. Like, I dare you. I dare you. And I feel sorry. I feel sorry for anybody that has tried to harm me. I feel sorry for anybody that has tried to harm me. And still I pray for her. Still I pray for her children. Yes, I use my spirit animal. Well, I've also had a dream of Sasquatch. I've had dreams of a white buffalo too protecting me, and the Sasquatch protecting me, him just being my friend. And my 3rd year, Sasquatch asked me to give him a food offering that year. The 3rd year, he came to me in a dream and asked me to give him a food offering. And he told me exactly what he wanted. So I don't know, like, my spirit animal, I don't know. I just know they come and they want to protect me. I just know they want to come and protect me. Because starseeds are really powerful manifestors, and they need to be protected. Starseeds are really powerful, and they come down here. Starseeds come down here to help humanity grow. Sometimes we hold up mirrors. Like, look how you treat me. Look how you've treated me. There's gonna be lots of more people just like me. You don't ever treat them like that, ever. There's gonna be more starseeds. Lots. Oh my God, like those beautiful angels. In that one dream that the rainbow dream that I have posted on my page, I have the part 1 pinned. There's like 4 parts to it. You just look at my collections, and then you'll see the dreams collection, and then just find the rest of the rainbow in heaven part. Rainbow in heaven. The rainbow in heaven. The rainbow in heaven. There was so many angels. Like, I saw this huge light, like this huge light hovering over everybody. And then out of this huge light was these angels just coming down onto all of these couples. There was couples, like, they were all together just hugging each other. They were like just looking at this huge light that came down. This huge light that came down. They were just hugging each other. And then I don't know, my twin flame over there was just over there being sad. And I was like, I don't care, I'm gone. Like, I'm gone. I'm gonna go see this light. I'm gonna go see. So I left him back there and I went to go see the light. And there was all these baby angels. All of these baby angels just falling down onto these couples, onto these people. There's angels being born. There's angels being born. There's angels being born onto this earth, and we need to protect the next generation. We need to protect them. We need to protect them and give them a good home. We need to leave them a good home. And make sure that these women that are pregnant, that they have a beautiful pregnancy. And talk to those babies in there, because they love it. Rejuvenation. These angels are going to rejuvenate everybody, the world. The calm before the storm. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Hold strong. Stay strong. Put God in everything that you do. Simplicity. I don't know. I just like nature. I just like how beautiful nature, how beautiful Mother Earth is. I love it. Might need to write. If you feel inspired, write about your life and everything that you've went through, your testimony, your life. Write about the things that you've went through and how you've turned out, how beautiful you are. Flower that grew from concrete. For real though. For real. For real. Elevation. This will help elevate, liberate yourself. I'm seeing like eyes. Like wide open, like, oh my God. Holding your integrity. Some people might watch and they'll feel sorry for how they treated you. But sorries don't mean anything. Changed behavior does. And nobody's allowed to tell you how long you can be mad for. Nobody's allowed to tell you how long you can be mad for. Like, you can forgive somebody and never want to speak to them again. Again, you're being called to write. And an outpouring of love, an outpouring of love. Commitment. Elevate your spirit. I've said this before, but I had a dream that I had wings, like my own wings, just on my wall, hanging up on my wall, like wishing to fly, wishing to fly, wishing to fly. And I was just like so like groggy and like depressed and just like, oh, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. Like, some of you have wings that need to fly. You're a little different than the rest. And again, writing a letter, maybe writing a letter to yourself. Six levels of so this is deep healing. I'm seeing rewriting your DNA, rewriting your future, rewriting to the very, very chemical level of yourself. I'm seeing like healing and elevation of starting from the chemical level, the cellular level, the tissue level, the organ level, the system level, the organismal level. All 6 levels. Like whole, like elevation. I'm just seeing cells that were like stagnant are now like they're all just like, I'm seeing like healing, a lot of healing, rewriting your DNA. And it's like, when you write these things down, it could be like, you could make it fun, like it's a game. Because these are all like prayers, you can be, I'm seeing like writing a letter to God about reprogramming things, about revitalizing, rejuvenating. This world is so, this world is like very, I think it's a game, and they're not taking their life seriously. Like, you can have fun and take life seriously. You can totally have fun and also be serious about your commitments. It's having that balance. Devotion. And you might feel like very hurt from this nasty world. But don't let that change you. And stay focused on your work. And that dream that I had, oh my God, I just remembered that. That's like how I feel about today, about how we're living today. There was so I had a dream that everyone was standing there, just like looking at this big light coming towards Earth. We were all just standing there, just looking up at the sky, and the world was dark and gray, and we knew this light was coming, but we were just standing there. We're just standing there watching it come. And then all of a sudden I was like looking around, and I was like looking at all the people. It was like everybody on the world was just standing there. And like, even if you went from their face, like, wake up, hello, wake up, they were just looking at it. They were just looking at it come towards us. And all of a sudden this light was shining so bright. It was really close now. It was shining so bright, and out of this light was like so much people just flooding out of this light, running down to Earth. They were running down to Earth, and it was like a whole, they were all yelling and screaming like, hey, wake up, you gotta wake up, and it was like being at a football stadium, and there were so much people screaming, and they were all saying a bunch of things, and all these people were just looking up. They were still looking up at the light, like no emotion in their face, they were just stagnant. And then I was looking and I was starting to get scared because the things that they were saying was like, wake up, wake up, wake up, you gotta wake up, you gotta wake up, you gotta wake up, you gotta wake up. They were like screaming at all these people's faces. And then if that person didn't wake up, they would move on to the next. They move on to the next, move on to the next, move on to the next, move on to the next. And then finally this one person like saw me from afar and I was looking at them like scared. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God. Like, oh my God, they're coming closer. And then they saw me and I was just like pretend that I was asleep and I just was looking up. And this person's like, stop pretending, I know you're awake. They're like, wake up, tell them to wake up, ask them. And he was just like getting so frustrated. He's like, why aren't the people living their lives to live? Why aren't the people living their lives to live? Why aren't the people living their lives to live? Like, in the urgency that he had in his voice, it was just like, live your life to live. Like, you've gotta, like, you have to fight to live. Like, we're fighting to live. Like, I don't know what's coming, but we have to fight to live. Like, it might even be just spiritual battles. It might be like fighting to live, literally fighting to live, fighting for the air, fighting for the water, fighting for the land. And in other countries, there's like, I'm just really grateful to live where I'm living right now. And we all should be very grateful right now. Because life is like, it's not a game. I'm not leaving alone. Cool nicotine. Well, I'm glad you got to listen to that. But you gotta go. Goodbye. And express yourself. Express your truth. Express your love. Express everything that is about you that is true. Everything that you truly feel. Everything that is true. Everything that is true. Everything that you feel. If you feel like starting a garden, start a garden. The urgency that they had in their voice, though, it was just kind of like scared me. The righteous person may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all. From them all. All of them. You just got to know. You have to know this. Everybody who is listening, you needed to hear that. Spirit is real. Spiritual warfare is real. Just spiritual warfare is real. Don't mess around and find out for yourself. If you have signs and dreams and you're getting answers, listen to them. Don't be like me and be like, oh, it's fake. Like, people are not that evil. I needed like 100 million signs and confirmations for me to actually believe. And then what did I do? I'm still remaining in my morals. Because why? That's what I was instructed to do. I was instructed to just not speak to her. never speak to her again. Never. Those type of people, you just never speak to them again. But you just have to listen, because I don't know. And then I was feeling new and brand new, nice new clothes, feeling fresh. There's like good fortune. I keep getting that message of good fortune, even though there's all this whatever energy. For you, it's good fortune. But I had a dream one time. This angel came to me and he was like, okay, I want you to pick how you're gonna die now. And then I was like, what? And then he shows me seven like there was clouds, but then it was like a circle and there were 7 of them. And in each one I could see how I would die. And there were 7 options. And I looked at him and I was like, well, which one's the one where I won't suffer? Which one's the one where I won't suffer? And I looked back at him, like they were far away. These 7 paths, they were really far, so far away. And I asked him a question and he was like, he wasn't allowed to tell me. He wasn't allowed to say anything else other than you have to pick how you're going to pass. And he was just like, because angels are very obedient to God. They're very obedient, and if God tells them, tell this to this person, but you're not allowed to say anything else, then they have to listen. They have to listen. Like, angels are so obedient to God. And so I was like asking him. I was like, bro, like, tell me. Like, just tell me. And then I look again and it was closer. And then I was like, So I look in other ones and I'm like, no, not that one. No, not that one. No, not that one. And it was stuck between these 2. And then I was like, which one should I pick? I was like, if you were me, which one would you pick? And I'm still talking to this angel, and this angel can't talk to me. This angel's not allowed to tell me. I'm just like, come on. And he was just like looking at, like, trying to get me to look at the thing, at the things. And all of a sudden it was like much closer. And then I just went through the last one that I looked at. Oh, grandpas, respected men of authority are surrounding you tonight. Respected men, grandpas of authority are around you tonight. Are you being respectful? Are you being respectful? Out to play and have fun and laugh. Life doesn't have to be so serious. Like, don't be scared. Don't be scared of death. Don't be scared of any of that. Or, like, live life as if it were your last. Did you get to accomplish all of the goals that you wanted to accomplish? Like, I know everybody wants to share their story. Then do it now. Do it now. Don't wait till later. Just do it now. I just feel like there's a new beginning. A new beginning. And so much healing. So much healing coming. Good things are coming. Good things are coming to us. Hope. Hope in future. There's hope in our future. I'm seeing like the World card. Good karma. Judgment has been made. Have you been good? Judgment has been made. Good karma is coming for those, for his people. Some people are like, ugh. Because they know they haven't been. Because they know they haven't been. That's a you problem, not a me problem. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself, and I'm speaking to those ones that roll their eyes. Forgive yourself. And return what's not yours. Some people just never quit, and they have to learn the hard way. But God is always watching, and that's what you need to remember. Always, that God is always watching. And that whatever you go through, it's always going to turn out in your favor. It's always going to turn out in your favor. Every attack will only make you stronger, will only make your gift stronger. Every attack will only bring you more blessings. It will only make your story stronger. Everything has a purpose. I'm seeing flowers. Everything has a purpose. Everything has a purpose, even the negative. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Oop. Yeah, I'm gonna get off now. I'm gotta do something. Karma. Karma. The karma card just fell out. Karma. Karma. And they can't keep their eyes off of you. Haters. Walk away. Yeah, walk away from that energy. Because they're getting their karma. Well, you're gonna have so much fun. And sometimes people's karma is watching you like have lots of fun and smile, like in smiling and enjoying yourself. Karma is they have to watch. Sometimes it's that, and I don't know. I don't really care whatever comes their way. That's none of my business. I don't want to know. But It's just the satisfaction that they have to watch you be happy. They have to watch you be so happy and having fun. With your creative passions, and people being so interested in you. And while your body is getting better, your physical appearance is getting better, and you're having abundance and presence and gifts and offers flowing to you in your life. And then they don't have, their luck is gone. The luck is, they don't have luck. Luck is not on their side. Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. Let's see. Family. Family and company. Well, you're going to be surrounded with love. And they're going to have karma. Whatever that looks like for them. That's up to God, not us. Inner knowing. Oh, that was good. That was really good. That was a good reading. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for everybody that came through. Let me dive into your energies. Bless you with some healing. It's bedtime for me. Not bedtime. It's not bedtime. I just want to eat something, actually. Hope you all have a good night. Oh, nice. Thank you for all the likes and the follows. Much appreciated. A great, exciting day is coming for you. Yes. Put in that work. Inner knowing, and you already know this. Let me see. Inner knowing. I don't know why I show you guys these cards, because I know the way I write is like, so I just write really fast. I don't care if it's like neat or proper. I just want to write really fast. Okay, have a good night. Peace.